When people think of Australia, they imagine kangaroos, the Sydney Opera House, and the Great Barrier Reef. But Australia is so much more than that. What if I told you that there are places in Australia that look like they belong on another planet? A pink lake, a waterfall in the ocean, an underground city, and a desert filled with stone spikes. These are just a few of the country's hidden wonders. In this video, we will explore Australia's most incredible and lesser-known places. These places are mysterious, breathtaking, and unlike anything you have ever seen before. Whether you love adventure, nature, or strange landscapes, Australia has something for you. So get ready to discover the true magic of Australia. Places that will make you say, "I can't believe this exists." Number 1. Lake Hillier, the cotton candy mystery. Imagine flying over an island and seeing a bright pink lake that looks like melted cotton candy. This is Lake Hillier, one of the most mysterious lakes in the world. Located on Middle Island in Western Australia, Lake Hillier is famous for its bubblegum-pink color. Unlike other pink lakes, which change color depending on the season, Lake Hillier stays pink all year round. Scientists believe the pink color comes from tiny bacteria and algae in the salty water, but no one knows for sure. The most surprising thing? The water is completely safe to swim in. However, since the lake is protected, visitors can only see it from the air or by special boat tours. Lake Hillier sits right next to the deep blue ocean, making the contrast even more amazing. This natural wonder is proof that Australia is full of magical and unexpected places. Number 2. Coober Pedy, the underground city. Welcome to Coober Pedy, a place so hot that people live underground. Located in the middle of the Australian outback, this small town is known as the opal capital of the world and one of the most unusual places in Australia. Coober Pedy is in one of the hottest places on Earth, with summer temperatures reaching 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. To escape the extreme heat, most of the town's homes, hotels, shops, and even churches are built underground. These underground homes, called dugouts, stay cool all year round without air conditioning. The town became famous for its opal mines, where people have been digging for precious gemstones since the early 1900s. Even today, visitors can go noodling, searching for opals in the old mines. Some miners have even turned their mines into luxury underground homes. Tourists can stay in an underground hotel, visit an underground museum, and explore the famous Serbian Orthodox Church, which is carved into rock. At night, the desert sky is one of the best places in the world to see stars. Coober Pedy is not just a town, it's a real-life adventure. A place where people live beneath the earth, surrounded by gems and stars. If you ever want to visit a town that feels like another world, Coober Pedy is waiting for you. Number 3. The Horizontal Falls, nature's ocean waterfall. Imagine a waterfall in the middle of the ocean, but instead of falling down, the water rushes sideways. This is the Horizontal Falls, one of Australia's most amazing natural wonders. Located in the Kimberley region of Western Australia, the Horizontal Falls are created by powerful ocean tides. Every day, millions of liters of seawater squeeze through two narrow gaps between cliffs, creating a waterfall effect that moves horizontally instead of vertically. Even famous nature expert David Attenborough called it one of the greatest natural wonders in the world. The best way to experience the falls is by taking a speedboat ride through the rushing water. It feels like being on a roller coaster, but in the ocean. The area around the falls is also home to sharks, crocodiles, and stunning red cliffs, making it a true adventure destination. The Horizontal Falls are so remote that you can only get there by boat or plane, but those who visit say it's one of the most exciting places on Earth. If you love thrill and nature, this ocean waterfall is a must-see in Australia. Number 4. The Pinnacles Desert, Earth's alien landscape. Imagine walking through a desert filled with thousands of stone pillars, some as tall as a house. It looks like another planet, but this is the Pinnacles Desert, one of Australia's most mysterious landscapes. Located in Nambung National Park, Western Australia, the Pinnacles are ancient limestone formations that were created over 30,000 years ago. Scientists believe they were formed from seashells that were buried in sand and slowly shaped by wind and rain. Today, they stand like giant stone fingers rising from the golden desert. The pinnacles look completely different at different times of the day. In the morning, the sunlight makes the stones glow yellow. At sunset, the long shadows make the place feel even more mysterious. At night, the view is magical. Under a full moon, the landscape looks like something from a science fiction movie. The local indigenous people, the Noongar, have their own stories about the pinnacles. Some believe the formations are the fossilized remains of ancient warriors, turned to stone as punishment for their actions. Unlike other deserts, you can drive or walk through this strange landscape, making it easy for visitors to explore. The Pinnacles Desert is one of Australia's most unique and otherworldly places. If you ever wanted to feel like you're on a different planet, this is the place to be. Number 5. Lake St Clair, the deepest lake with a mysterious past. Deep in the heart of Tasmania, surrounded by mountains and forests, lies Lake St Clair, Australia's deepest freshwater lake. It reaches a depth of 167 meters, 548 feet, making it one of the most mysterious lakes in the country. Lake St Clair was formed by glaciers over 2 million years ago. The local indigenous people, the Palawa, believe that the lake was created by giant spirits who carved out the land with their hands. Even today, the lake has a quiet, mystical feel, especially in the early morning when mist rises from the water. The lake is part of the Cradle Mountain Lake St Clair National Park, home to some of the purest wilderness in Australia. Rare animals like platypuses, wombats, and Tasmanian devils can be found nearby. Visitors can hike, kayak, or take a peaceful boat ride across the lake. The water is so deep and dark that it sometimes feels like you are floating over a bottomless pit. If you love nature, adventure, and mystery, Lake St Clair is the perfect place to visit. It's a hidden gem in Tasmania that feels untouched by time. Number 6. Wave Rock, a frozen tsunami in stone. Imagine a giant ocean wave, frozen in time. That's exactly what Wave Rock looks like. This 14-meter-high, 46 feet, and 110-meter-long, 360 feet, rock formation in Western Australia is one of nature's strangest creations. Wave Rock was shaped over 2.7 billion years by wind, rain, and erosion. The curved shape and striped colors make it look like a massive wave about to crash, even though there is no ocean nearby. For the indigenous Noongar people, Wave Rock is a sacred place with deep spiritual meaning. According to legend, it was created by the rainbow serpent, an important spirit in Aboriginal culture. Visitors love to take photos pretending to surf the rock wave, making it one of the most Instagram-worthy spots in Australia. Nearby, you can also find cave paintings that are thousands of years old. Wave Rock is hidden in the outback, about 4 hours from Perth, but it's worth the trip. If you love nature and unique landscapes, this is one of Australia's most incredible rock formations, a place where time has carved a frozen tsunami in stone. Number 7. Cape Pillar, the world's tallest sea cliffs. Standing on the edge of Cape Pillar, you feel like you're at the end of the world. These cliffs, located in Tasmania, are the tallest sea cliffs in the southern hemisphere, rising 300 meters, 984 feet, straight up from the ocean. The cliffs are part of the Three Capes Track, one of Australia's most breathtaking hiking trails. Walking along the path, you'll see waves crashing against the rocks below, strong sea winds, and endless blue oceans stretching to the horizon. Cape Pillar is so wild and untouched that it feels like no human has ever been there before. The area is home to rare wildlife, including white-bellied sea eagles and migrating whales. For thrill seekers, the most exciting spot is the Blade, a narrow rock ledge that sticks out over the ocean. Standing here, you feel like you're floating above the sea. Because Cape Pillar is so remote, very few people visit, making it one of Australia's best-kept secrets. If you love adventure and stunning views, this is one of the most unforgettable places in the country. Number 8. Pink Sand Beach, Australia's secret paradise. White sand beaches are beautiful, but have you ever seen a pink one? Hidden along the coast of Western Australia, this rare pink sand beach is one of the country's best-kept secrets. The soft, rosy-colored sand comes from tiny broken coral fragments mixed with seashells. When the sun shines, the pink sand contrasts beautifully with the crystal-clear blue water, making it look like a dream. Unlike the famous Whitehaven Beach, this pink paradise is still undiscovered by most tourists. It's peaceful, untouched, and perfect for relaxing, swimming, or taking incredible photos. The best time to visit is during sunset, when the pink color becomes even deeper. It feels like you've stepped into a fairy tale. If you want to experience one of Australia's most magical and unique beaches, this hidden pink sand beach is waiting for you. Number 9. Montague Island, the island of whales, seals, and penguins. Off the coast of New South Wales, there is a small island where wildlife rules. Welcome to Montague Island, a paradise for whales, seals, and little penguins. The island is home to one of Australia's largest fur seal colonies. Visitors can take a boat tour and even go snorkeling with playful seals in the clear blue water. During migration season, humpback whales can be seen passing by, making it one of the best whale-watching spots in Australia. But the most magical part? Hundreds of tiny penguins waddle up the beach every night. These are the smallest penguins in the world, and watching them return to their nests is an unforgettable experience. Montague Island also has an old lighthouse with a spooky history. Some say it's haunted. Whether you love nature, adventure, or mystery, this hidden island is a must-visit in Australia. Number 10. Wolfe Creek Crater, the Australian meteor mystery. Deep in the Australian outback, there is a massive hole in the ground that tells a story from space. Wolfe Creek Crater is one of the best-preserved meteor craters in the world. About 120,000 years ago, a giant meteor crashed into Earth, creating a crater almost 900 meters wide, 2,953 feet, and 60 meters deep, 197 feet. Scientists still study the minerals inside to learn more about Earth's ancient past. For the local indigenous people, the Jaro, the crater is a sacred place. According to their legend, it was created when a giant rainbow serpent fell from the sky. The crater is so remote that very few people visit, but those who do say it feels like walking on another planet. If you love mystery, space, and adventure, Wolfe Creek Crater is one of Australia's most fascinating hidden wonders. Australia is full of hidden wonders that many people don't know about. Whether you love adventure, nature, or history, there is always something new to discover in Australia.